The secret I shouldn't carry, I never meant to be the one holding her secret. It started last Saturday night when my best friend, Chloe, swore she was just going out with the girls. I believed her. Why wouldn't I? We'd been inseparable since high school. But then, hours later, I saw her with my own eyes at a crowded downtown bar, her lips pressed against a man who wasn't her boyfriend, Daniel. At first, I told myself it was a mistake. Maybe she was drunk. Maybe I hadn't seen clearly. But then they left together, her hand tangled in his, disappearing into the night, and I knew there was no mistake. Since then, the knowledge has burned inside me like a brand. Every time Daniel texts me, every time he smiles at me when we all hang out, I feel sick. He doesn't know. He has no idea. And Chloe acts like nothing happened, laughing with him, kissing him in front of me, whispering I love you like her betrayal never existed. But I saw it. And now the choice is mine. Do I keep her secret, or do I tell him the truth that could shatter everything? I've replayed the scene in my head 100 times, Daniel's face when I finally confess, his disbelief, his anger, his heartbreak, and Chloe's fury when she realizes I was the one who betrayed her by revealing her betrayal. Yet every day that passes, the weight grows heavier, because every time I look at him, I feel like I'm the one lying. And tonight, I've made my decision. Tomorrow, I'm going to tell him. I don't know what will happen after that, whether I'll lose my best friend forever, whether Daniel will ever forgive me, whether the truth will free me or destroy us all. But I know one thing, I can't carry her secret any longer. Because sometimes the biggest betrayal isn't cheating itself. It's the silence of the person who knew and said nothing. The next morning, I woke up with a knot in my stomach. I had barely slept. My phone lay heavy on the nightstand, as if it were daring me to follow through with the decision it made. Tell him. Tell Daniel. But as I stared at the screen, Chloe's face flashed in my mind, her laugh, her secrets, the years of friendship we had shared. She had been with me through heartbreaks, through family fights, through everything. If I told him, I wouldn't just be exposing her. It'd be ending us. Still, I couldn't shake the memory of that kiss. Of her leaving the bar with a man whose name I didn't even know. It wasn't a rumor or a suspicion. I had seen it. I had proof. By noon, I had typed and deleted a dozen messages to Daniel. Finally, I forced myself to send, "Hey, can we meet later? Just us. I need to talk to you about something important." His reply was quick, "Sure. What's going on? You okay?" My chest tightened. I typed back, "Infine. Just better if we talk in person." We agreed to meet that evening at a quiet cafe downtown. When I walked in, Daniel was already there, waiting at a corner table with a coffee in front of him. He smiled when he saw me, warm and genuine, and guilt stabbed through me like a blade. "Hey," he said, "you look stressed. What's up?" I sat down, my hands trembling around my cup. For a moment, I wanted to run, to laugh it off, to tell him it was nothing, to keep the fragile world intact. But the words tumbled out before I could stop them. "Daniel, it's about Chloe." His expression shifted, confusion first, then concern. "What about her?" I swallowed hard. I don't know how to say this, so I'll just say it. Last weekend, I saw her, at a bar, with someone else. She was with him. And then they left together. Silence. His eyes searched mine, desperate for me to take it back. "You're saying she cheated?" I nodded. My throat burned. I wish I wasn't. But I saw it with my own eyes. "I'm sorry, Daniel. I couldn't keep it from you." He leaned back in his chair, his face pale. For a long time, he didn't speak. Then, finally, his voice cracked. "God, I knew something was off. I just didn't want to believe it." The weight in my chest grew heavier. "I didn't want to hurt you, but keeping it from you felt worse. You deserve to know the truth." He nodded slowly, his jaw tight, eyes glossy with hurt. "Thank you for telling me. Even if it hurts, thank you." Relief washed through me, but only for a moment. Because that night, my phone exploded with Chloe's messages. "Chloe, what the hell did you do? Chloe, Daniel just showed up screaming at me. He said you told him. Chloe, I trusted you. You were supposed to be my best friend. Chloe, how could you betray me like this?" Her words twisted in my stomach like knives. Because she wasn't wrong. I had betrayed her. But hadn't she betrayed him first? Betrayed both of us, really. When I didn't reply, she called. Her voice was sharp, frantic. You ruined everything, she shouted. Do you even realize what you've done? Daniel's gone. He left. He said he never wants to see me again. And now what? You think Hay is going to thank you? You think Hay is going to fall in love with you for being the hero who exposed me? Her accusation stunned me. What? Chloe, this isn't about me. It's about what you did. But she laughed bitterly. Don't lie. You've always wanted him. I saw the way you looked at him. Don't pretend this was about honesty. You just wanted him for yourself. Her words echoed long after the call ended, because now Daniel wasn't speaking to her, but he wasn't speaking to me either. My phone stayed silent day after day as if the truth had burned every bridge at once. I lost Chloe and I didn't save Daniel, and I was left wondering, had I done the right thing? Or had I made the biggest mistake of my life choosing betrayal over silence, honesty over loyalty, and ending up with nothing but ruins on both sides? For days after I told Daniel the truth, silence became my only companion. Neither Chloe nor Daniel reached out again. My phone, once buzzing constantly with group chats, plans, and inside jokes, was now just a slab of glass and guilt. I avoided social media, but eventually curiosity got the better of me. That's when I saw Chloe's posts. Vague, cutting messages aimed like daggers at me. Some people pretend to be your friend, but secretly want to destroy you. Imagine being so jealous of your best friend's relationship that you'd lie just to break them up. Each word was a carefully crafted bullet, and people were buying it. Mutual friends were commenting things like "you deserve better." Babe and fake friends always reveal themselves in the end. My hands trembled as I scrolled. She wasn't just angry, she was rewriting the narrative. To the world, I wasn't the one who had spoken up to protect Daniel. I was the snake, the jealous friend who couldn't stand to see her happy. The betrayal cut deeper than I expected. She hadn't just cheated on Daniel, she was cheating on our friendship, twisting everything until I was the villain. 2 weeks passed before I saw Daniel again. It was at the grocery store, of all places. I turned the corner with a basket of milk and bread, and there he was, standing in the cereal aisle, staring blankly at the shelves. For a second, I thought about walking away, pretending I hadn't seen him. But then his eyes lifted, and they met mine. We froze. Finally, he spoke. "Hey." His voice was rough, like he hadn't used it much. "Hey," I whispered back, my heart hammering. We stood there awkwardly, the silence between us louder than the hum of the refrigerators. "I'm sorry," I blurted out. "Not for telling you I don't regret that, but for how it hurt you, for how messy it became." He gave a hollow laugh. "Messy is an understatement." He rubbed his face with one hand, looking tired, older somehow. "Chloe, she tried to make me think you lied. Said you were jealous, that you made it all up." My chest tightened. "Do you believe her?" His eyes finally met mine again. Steady this time. "No, I don't. I trust you." And deep down, I think I always knew something wasn't right. Relief washed through me, so powerful it nearly brought me to tears. But then he added softly, "That doesn't mean I'm okay." I nodded. "I know, and I'm not asking you to be." We stood in silence again, but it wasn't the suffocating kind. It was quieter, honest. Later that night, Chloe called again. I almost didn't answer, but some part of me needed closure. Her voice was calm this time, eerily calm. "You won. You know," she said. "What are you talking about? You've always wanted him, and now he trusts you instead of me. So congratulations. Hay's yours." My stomach dropped. "Chloe, no, that's not what this is about. I never wanted to take him from you. I just how she cut me off. Save it. You chose him over me. After everything we've been through, all our years of friendship, you betrayed me." Her words left me shaking long after the call ended, because in her eyes, she was the victim. She wasn't sorry for Daniel. She wasn't sorry for me. She wasn't sorry for anyone but herself. And I realized something I should have known long ago. Chloe wasn't the person I thought she was. Weeks turned into months. Daniel and I began talking more at first by accident than on purpose. Not about Chloe, but about work, about books, about stupid memes that made us laugh. It felt natural, easy. But each time my phone lit up with his name, guilt gnawed at me. Because even if Chloe had betrayed him first, even if she had betrayed me, it still felt dangerous, like stepping into the ruins of someone else's fire. And yet, part of me wondered, maybe the real betrayal wasn't Chloe's cheating or even me telling the truth. Maybe the real betrayal was the one I hadn't committed yet, the one I was tempted by every time Daniel smiled at me. Because what if we were never meant to stay on opposite sides of Chloe's lie?